star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Quickly. Outside, Brown. And counted from 12 feet.
Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
Quickly against Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Claxton, a screen on Brown. Here's Thomas. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now Barrett. And a missed layup. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Barnes. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett. Schroeder comes with a double team. Now here's Pirtle. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Barrett. Claxton with a rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Barrett. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Here's Barnes, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Barnes. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Brown against Thomas. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Sinks that one from the post. Thomas has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Brown against Thomas. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So for the Raptors right now, Mitchell out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Barnes in at power forward. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Simmons. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Brown. Thomas misses. Toronto leading by 3. Barnes passes to Dick. Back to Barnes. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Watford. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. Here's Thomas. Give him 8. Pass to Claxton. Poeltl with the block.
Just fantastic defense by Poeltl. You see the length and the timing.
Barnes, it's good.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Nets. Poeltl with the bucket.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new. Almost converts despite the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Free throw good. Claxton. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
And he makes both free throws. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Quickly, passes to Poeltl. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Quickly. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Over Thomas. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Schroeder against Quickly. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Schroeder, a screen on Brown. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Thomas, and that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Barnes. From 13. Rebound Brooklyn.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Team seconds.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Thomas. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Thomas has got 13. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Toronto out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star. And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Schroeder. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Barrett. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
High post Claxton. He's working on Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Here's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Quickly outside. Now here's Barnes. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Barnes goes in. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Both free throws good from Barnes. And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Schroeder, pass to Thomas. Barnes comes with a double team. Thomas finds Johnson. Out to Schroeder. This one for 3. On target from range. Schroeder's got 5 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Quickly outside. And here's Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Nets trail by 4. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Thomas against Brown. Good work there as it goes. 15 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For Brooklyn, Cloudy, he's checked in for Claxton. Williams comes in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pirtle with the ball. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Bogdanovich. He nails it, and we're tied. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Pirtle. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Clowney. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now here's Barnes.
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Raptors up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Barnes is out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Olynyk in at the 5.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Toronto. And there's the lob. Here's Dick. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Raptors lead by 7. Simmons looking around. Thomas outside. The 3 is up. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding at getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
Barnes drives in. Up and in on the layup. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Clowney. Finney-Smith comes in for Watford. Bogdanovich has checked in for Johnson. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thanks. Schroeder can't get it to go. Raptors lead by 6.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And Barrett drops them both.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Thomas up top, defended by Brown. The baseline J, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Thomas has got 20. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Brown. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Thomas against Brown. Outside Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side Barnes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thomas against Brown. Now here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. Tries the 9-footer. Rebound by the Raptors. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Right at the free throw line. Barrett can't hit. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Over Finney-Smith. And again, Toronto, no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Got it. Here's Barrett. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 10 seconds.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, Brooklyn. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he drained it from downtown. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And so Toronto takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,